hopefully you've written this down. I hope you've written this down. Even though we're not having a quiz this week, it will come again. All right, before too long. Not watching television. What we're going to do is, I want you right now, actually, you know, we'll do it together first. Biography, we have these things over here. What are some of the words that we can group together over here? You don't have to tell us why you're grouping it together, but what are some possible groups that we can use over here? Brenda, what words or what names, words can we group together here? Birthday and family. Give yourself a second. Okay, what else can we group together? Yes, Elaine.
Books and story.
Books, story, okay. Let's try that. It can be more than 2 words if you want. All right, give yourself a second. Alice. Books and internet. Do you want to put it here or do you want another group? Okay, books and internet. All right, excellent. John.
Life and family.
Life and family. Do you want to put it here or form another group? Okay, sure. Life and family. Alright, we'll do yo-yo, then we'll hit the back row. Yes?
History and life.
History and life. You want to put it here?
No.
Okay. You can have more than just a pair, you know. Alright, let's do Natalie, then we'll hit the back.
History, life, adventures, memories.
Okay, we'll put that over here. Give yourself a pick.
And experiments.
Memories. Experience. Good. Let's do staff name. We'll work that back row now.
History and experience.
Okay, we have already have it here. All right, yes, Keith. Anything else? Adventures and important inventions and important events. Okay. Let's just try one more. Carrie, give yourself a second, Keith. Do you want to put it here? Okay, personality.
No.
Well, we're just practicing right now. Okay, here's the deal. I want you can do it now. I want you to, number 1, group these words together. Some words might not have a group, that's okay. But group as many as possible. Give me at least 3 words per group, okay? It must have at least 3. But wait, what if you can't think of, what if there's no other word here that belongs here? You think of another word, okay? So, 5, listen. 4, 3, 2, be quiet. 1, eyes on me. You're going to take these words. You're going to form groups. Number 1, group them together. Each group must have at least 3 words. If you can't use one of those words, you think of another word. So you can add words to your groups. Alright? After you're done grouping them, then label it. What do they all have in common with biography? Tell me. Alright? So again, one more time. You group the words. You can add words. You think of words, you add them to the groups, then you label it. What do they have in common with biography? They have something in common. They're related to biography. Let's label them. Then we'll put it all on the board. It will be our final map. Alright, then you will see this map again next week. You can work together if you want. Alright, in fact, I encourage you to work together. Talk about what these words have in common. Alright, go ahead. Each group must have at least 3. Please talk to each other. Giving you time right now. Work together. I'm just going to do this. We'll do that. See how you guys do over here. Good. Alright, little word. Talk to each other. Same words. If you want, we're just putting on the board. And you're doing the same thing. It's the same thing as a mind map, alright? So you want to put groups of words together. Think of some of the words, label the groups. What are they? Alright? Good. Excellent. That's what I'm thinking about. You can add more words too. Yes, you think of the words. Then we'll add them. Alright? Come on, Frank, you need to open something. Important events. Inventions, discoveries. Each group must have at least 3 words. Okay? Talk to each other. Give me these 3. Each group must have at least 3 words, so you might have to think of another place. Okay? I'll come over to you right now, Eric. Right. Each group must have 3 words at least. Let me see some groups here. Now, boys and girls, when you're labeling these, it doesn't have to be just one word, like Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, Alfred Nobel, names of famous scientists. Okay? So the label doesn't have to be just 1 or 2 words. Names of famous scientists. Just tell me what they have in common. Huh? We're going to do one on the board. I mean, you can do one now if you want. But we want to group the things first. We want to figure out what they all have in common. Alright, So what do they have in common? You have to label this. Books, internet, story. What do they have in common? Now we use English. So what is this? What do they have in common? Family, birthday, personality. Be specific. So label. Family, birthday, personality. What are these things? How many groups? What's this group called? What do they have in common? You don't need to choose just one word. Each one words carry history, personal, profile. Okay, good. That's fine. Personal profile. All of these are together. So what did these four say have in common? What's the label for these four? But what about sunshine? Be specific. Right, give me a very specific label. Derek, you have problems, man. Derek, you know. Let me something. Because I know you're tired, you have problems sleeping. Nothing. I don't know if your mom or dad knows this. I don't know if they check your wiki. They're home. You missed 6 homeworks already. You have already one demerit and 1 word. Alright? I know stay awake. But you need to learn that good. Each group must have 3 words. Give me 2 more minutes, then we'll put things on the board. A final list. Alright, you want to work hard on this. That's a lot. Where can you get Maybe we should make this a bit simpler. Because here, One more minute, then we'll put things on the board. Now we're going to start again. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, be quiet. 1, eyes on me. Now we're going to make our class map. You are responsible for this map, all right? I'll start us off. I think that books and internet belong together. Books and internet, and I think this is where we can read biographies. Where we can read biographies. There. But wait, each group has 3, right? So where else can we read biographies? On the books, newspaper, yes. Newspaper. But wait, let's change that. How about where we can find biographies? Oh, we can find them on CDs as well, right? You can hear them. CDs, TV, all right? Movies.
Everyone's radio program.
Now, let's move on. I've covered where, okay? We can use these in more than one group too, if you want. So you can reuse books and internet. Give me another group. Make sure you give me a good label as well. Where we can find biographies. Here. Yes, Dexter.
Science.
Scientist. Okay, give me the words. Give me your group of words.
Newton.
Newton, okay.
Nobel.
Okay. Newton, Nobel, and okay. Names of scientists.
Full names.
You write the full names. I'm running out of board space here. All right. Yes. Give yourself a tip. Yes. Huh? Okay. Give me the words first. Birthday. Yes. Personality.
Family.
And family. Anything else?
Life.
Life. Okay. Life down here. Okay. And what is this? What's the label here? Background. Background information. So, if this is the background information, what is the foreground information? If this is background, right? You say it's in the back. What's in the front? What's foreground information then? Yes, Brenda. So maybe the foreground information is the important events. Okay, Dexter?
Experience.
Experience.
And adventure.
But isn't that a part of the background information?
No.
Foreground. Important events.
What's he doing?
Okay. Important events. So what are some of the important events we have here? You guys were talking about certain things. We're talking about the foreground information.
Add memories to background.
But they have memories of important events too, right? Maybe we can add both. Eric.
We can have more groups in the foreground. Okay, it's a group of foreground and make many groups of them, like important events and memories.
But what are some important events that are mentioned here? What are some of the things that don't belong in the background but belong in the foreground, you think? Carrie. Oh, adventures. Okay, sure, let's try that. Important events. Adventures. Give yourself a tick. What else? Yes. Give yourself a tick. Inventions. Okay. Give yourself a tick. Yes.
Discoveries.
Huh? Discoveries. Oh, We don't have, oh, excellent. Discoveries. Give yourself a tick. Yes, and then we'll go to Natalie. Table first. Making inventions. We have inventions here. Making inventions. Okay, yes, Natalie, give yourself a tick.
Awards.
Awards, excellent. Give yourself a tick. So, we have the background information, the stuff that's not in the front. We talk about the birthday, personality, family. Yeah, perhaps. That's two, right? I'm a bit confused. Yeah, perhaps. Important events, their adventures, making inventions, their discoveries, their awards. Okay, these are the important events. These are the not as important events. Where can we find biographies? The names of the scientists. Anything else that we can put together? Any other groups? Let's do one more. Anything? Any other groups that you're able to come up with? Anything you want to change here? It's up to you. Otherwise, we're going to keep it like this. Are there any other groups, any other words you want to add? Anything you want to change? Yes. Experiments. Making inventions. Experiments. Good. Give yourself a tick. Good. So these are the important things, right? Their inventions, their experiments, adventures, discoveries, awards. The not as important things. Where we can find it, names of certain people. Okay, yes, Dexter?
Radio.
Radio, okay. Give yourself a tick. Yes, Keith? Last one. But their biography is history, isn't it? Okay, sure. We can put history here. Life in history. All right, yes, Stephanie? Give yourself a tip. All right. So, we have some names, we have some places, we have some background information, we have important events. Now we're going to read. All right, boys and girls? One last thing. I have to explain two words to you. When we begin reading, when are we going to begin reading? When we start reading, you're going to come across that word, Jewish. Does anyone recognize this word? Does anyone recognize this word? Now you have to raise your hand. Okay. Does anyone recognize that? The Star of David. Angus, what is this over here? What is Jewish? Who here is a Christian? Oh, good. What is Christianity? What is it? What is Christianity? If you are a Christian, that means you practice Christianity, right? What is that? What does it mean to be a Christian? No? Okay. Jewish. It's a religion, all right? Albert Einstein, his religion is Jewish. Do you know Jesus?
Yes.
What was his religion? Was he a Christian?
Yes.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't a Christian. Jesus was not a Christian. What was he? What was his religion? Jesus. His family. What was his family religion? You do not know Jesus' religion? After Jesus, we had a new religion, Christianity, because Jesus was the Christ, right? But before Jesus, what did we have? Jesus was one of these. All right? Albert Einstein was one of these too. Mr. Wu grew up in a town that had many of these people, Jewish people. Jesus was a Jew. Albert Einstein was a Jew, okay? Then Jesus changed things. Then we had Christians. Before Christians, there were only these people, Jewish people. Okay? In the Bible, the first half is just about these people. No Christians, no Jesus. Okay? Next. Sorry, it's taking a long time. Does anyone know what this refers to? This is very, very important as well. No. What I'm trying to get you guys to do is not use the dictionary. That's why we go through these things. So you learn to be smart. You have skills. You don't need a dictionary to feed you. You can think.
Citizen sells.
Citizen, the name of a watch. Right? Yes. I know it's been tiring. I'm sorry. It's been kind of boring today. Michelle, yes. Yes, John. The big word here for relationship between countries. American passport. I don't have a Chinese passport. American passport. I don't have a Chinese passport. I don't have a British passport.
Do you have an
I have an ID card, but I don't have a passport. All right? So because I have a passport, that means that I am an American citizen. All right? My mom was born in China, so she had a Chinese passport. So she was a Chinese citizen. All right? So my citizenship is American. All right? It's America. What is your citizenship? Home doesn't have a passport. Yes. So you are Chinese citizens. You have a Chinese passport for a relationship between countries. I have an American passport, American citizenship. You have Chinese citizenship. Phonics. Let's start reading. I'm going to hand this out to you. Oh, finally. Finally. Here you are. Quickly. Now let's watch you guys again. be quiet. One eyes on me. We're going to read this aloud. While we're reading it aloud, after each paragraph, label each paragraph, all right? What are we talking about in each paragraph? No, not sure. So each paragraph includes certain information. What is each paragraph about? Label, okay? While we're reading aloud, you tell me what we're reading, okay? Ready? I'll start. Everyone knows who Albert Einstein is, the most famous scientist of the 20th century. Very often, people remember him as a scientist with rumpled and frizzy hair. Yo, Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein was born into a Jewish family in Germany on 14th March 1879. Although Albert had
Should be looking. Concentrate. Breathe through your mouth. Elementary school.
He finished his secondary school at
Switzerland.
at the age of 17 and continued his studies in mathematics.
Switzerland. Slow. Timothy. Even. German. And Swiss. 1901. Haley in Switzerland. Good. Math. Sure.
The only woman in mathematics there and that they got married in 1903 and had 2 sons.
Hands.
So Albert
Good.
in 1904
Yes.
and
Edward.
born in 1910.
Thank you. Nevin, they also.
They also had a daughter born before their marriage.
Lyser.
Liza born in 1902,
Good.
but their marriage
Ended.
ended in 1914.
Good.
Albert married his cousin Elsa,
Good.
who
Low.
opened the
Fall.
in 1919, and they remained married until her death in 1936.
All right. We'll start tomorrow. Again, tomorrow, someone's going to watch us. We'll start tomorrow with this piece of paper. Boys and girls, do not lose this piece of paper, please. Put it in your file. All right? Please put it in a file. Let's get ready for lunch. Mary, do me a favor. Erase the board. Thank you.